Hi, my name's Paul. My wife and I live in Irvine. Welcome to our home. We moved into the house 8 years ago, and this entire backyard was completely dated. Old pool, old patio, no real sunshade, and we take the sun brutally here in the afternoons in the summer. And so we contacted Millennium and a couple other companies, but we liked Eddie's response. We liked his follow-up, and we decided to go with Millennium at that time. And here we are 7 years later, and you can see for yourself, this pool looks like it was done yesterday. Everything works all the time. So when we were thinking about finally redoing the bathrooms, both bathrooms, the master and the guest, we didn't realize yet, but we went online and saw that Millennium is now doing interiors, and we thought if they do as good a job on our bathrooms as they did on this pool, we'd be lucky. So we contacted Eddie again. It was the same way. He came out, he was on the spot, he beat every other potential contractor with his bid and drawings, and we'd worked with him before. We went with it. Same great crews. We were very happy with the results. We love this house, but it's not the biggest house. It's not the hugest project, and yet I can't believe anybody else gets any better attention than we got. 7 years ago, the pool was here, and it was essentially the same shape, but the jacuzzi was literally way over there. Eddie moved it here. His designer did the design. We have a nice waterfall feature here. And then he packed all the equipment behind that fence down there. Don't see it, don't hear it. He tore out all the concrete that was here and laid this concrete. And as you can see, there isn't a crack in it anywhere after 7 years. And he even coordinated all the fencing, the wrought iron, the wood fencing down here. Everything was Millennium. We just let them handle the entire job. Oh, and he did the overhead, this closed overhead, which is not as simple as it seems with the engineering required, but it is perfect because this side of the house just took the sun terrible. And now we've got a place we can use literally 365 days a year. Between the heaters and the fans and the awnings, it's like having an outside room. Well, the house was built in '79, so you can imagine the bathroom had never been updated. And so we took it down to the studs, the entire room, and redid it from the ground up. And again, every one of the vendors, from the cabinet maker to the recommended sinks and faucets and fixtures, Eddie recommended those people, and they were great to work with. So everything came in on time, coordinated with Millennium, and kept the job going. It was supposed to end on a day, it ended that day. In this bathroom, he removed a wall, again, gutted everything down to the studs, and redid it, and then did it simultaneously with the other job. So again, we can't be happier with the results. We'd just like to close it up by saying thanks, Eddie, thanks, Millennium, all the guys on the crew. Another great job. Wish we had a little more house to work on, but if anybody asks us, we're gonna recommend Millennium.